Hello again to you all and welcome back. And today I have two Halloween stamping plates from Born Pretty store. The first one is Halloween L007 from Born Pretty. And the second one, I'm going to be doing that on that gradient on my swatching hand. And the second stamping plate is a Nicole Diary and it is L12, and another fabulous image and design Halloween plate, and I'm doing that on my Cindy hand. I have the stamper and everything ready, and the reason I'm doing these two plates today is because I waited a while for this parcel to arrive and there's not much time left really for reviews for Halloween. So I had 10 blank canvases, so I decided to do a double video with both stamping plates and create a look on each hand. So I have the Born Pretty store black polish, and I'm going to be using the Nicole Diary stamping plate on my Cindy hand and the Born Pretty stamping plate on my swatching hand. So we are just going to go along with it and see how we go. You can see it picked up nice. It missed a bit there. Now you can see there's a bit of hit and miss with some of the open large images, and that's basically because I waited a bit too long before I stamped it onto my nail, but I'm able just to piece it up and finish that tip. So we're just going to create a look on each now, including my thumbs, which is not very often I do that on video. My poor thumbs normally get left out, but you can see there, just by filling that image in again, I can just piece in that tip, and it stamps really nice. There's some gorgeous images on the plates. It's just deciding what one to put on each now. I do like the wolf there, and I'm going to change to a bit of a harder scraper now, and that worked perfectly. Sort of picked up okay. I'm hoping it's not too smudgy. Obviously with my stiletto nails, with the point at the end, I don't really get much of a design on my nails, but that bottom bit again didn't come off, so all I'm going to do is clean that up and just go for the bottom bit again, just to finish that bit of the nail. Actually didn't like how that came out, so I'm going to use that bottom one there to see how that works. Apologies for being out of camera view. As you can see from the mess underneath everything, we're a bit hit and miss today. You can see how I can just stamp over that and finish that base of the tip of that nail off, and it's all stamping really nicely. As I say, I wasn't so much rushed to do this, but it's deciding what to do on each nail, and because they are on the longer side on both hands, some of these, even though they're full nail images, they don't actually fit my entire nail. But the branches and the birds looks absolutely gorgeous. So it's just figuring out what to do, and if you can make the rest of the nail look and match, if I'm making sense. So we'll just give that a good clean again. As I say, both these plates, I'm glad they did arrive before the actual Halloween 31st itself. And I've got some Halloween foils as well, and because I've got 10 foils to use, I didn't have enough time left and I didn't want to do 2 separate reviews on the plates, and as I said, because I had both nails all ready to go, we just decided to do both. And you can see how I do both nails on camera. And I was a bit impatient there with the words, and that second lot of words come out all smudgy because my cotton wool ball was absolutely drenched with acetone and didn't dry in time. But absolutely gorgeous stamping plate, picks up perfectly. I love each of the images. I'm not sure if you can layer that pumpkin image, if you can see them 2 pumpkin images there. And I love that eye. I may well create an actual look for Halloween using that eye. Haven't decided yet. But what to do on the middle now, really don't know, because as I said, it's a bit tricky to try to make sure I get one that I can finish, or not so much finish, but get to fit the whole length of my nail. So we're going to go for the house with the windy path, but I'm going to take the moon out and you'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to stamp that on my nail like that, and that has come out really nicely. And then what I'm going to do is re-stamp the moon but using a yellow polish. So we've got like a yellow moon instead of a black moon. So I'm just going to remove the bits that I don't want, make sure I get the moon the right way round, and just stamp that to that now, like so. So there, that's that hand finished using the Nicole Diary L12 Halloween plate. I've got a bit of clean up to do, but what I want to do is just get on with the other plate and create the other look on my other hand. And yeah, so again with the black polish, it's just deciding what images to do on what now, because these are more singular designs, but also very detailed. So we are going in with the scary scarecrow, and we're going to see how that picks up and apply that to my pinky. And again, as you can see, that base missed a bit of the tip, but I'm going to use the remaining bits on the stamper like so, just to fill that in. It's a bit hit and miss in places, but it does work. To say, so these images are good for multiple on each nail or layering, and I like that creepy tree. You can see the state of my lint roller there, and we're going to just plonk that there. And I think I might put a moon on this one, as we have the moon there. And again, I'm going to come in with the yellow for the moon, I should imagine, in a moment. Just deciding what else we can put there. But yeah, there we go. I knew I did sooner or later. And in that yellow moon, I'm going to put a spider. Just to add an extra dimension to this look. So you can see that even if you do have longer nails, you can still use these plates. They're not just aimed because the images are smaller or singular at those with shorter nails. Although it does take a bit more imagination in some respects, if that's the right word, to choose, as I say, so what you put on a nail doesn't look silly because you've got a big gap at the bottom, for example. I mean, sometimes that does look nice. For myself personally, sometimes it bugs me and I really don't like that. So we're going to go for this like graveyard scene at the bottom. And apply that there. And then add some bats at the top of that one. And then just fill in the tip using that open image again, just to finish that look off. Like so. And now it just leaves my thumb, and my thumb on my swatching hand is one of my longest nails altogether. And we just added a little fence there on that ring finger. Yeah, going back to my thumbnail on my swatching hand, it's the longest nail out of all of my nails. So it's just deciding what to do on that. But let's give this plate a complete clean again so we can see it a bit better. So I think I'm going to go with a spider web, and the words directly underneath that saying spooky night. And place that in the corner like so, and as you can see that just stamped perfectly. And then from the spider web we will do the spider again, but we will do it hanging with its little liney web type thing. You can see what I mean. You can use multiple of the images just to create a fun look. And then we're going to go for a bit of grass with the cross, if we can get that. And nope, we'll try. We'll take the cross off and we'll use that bit of grass anyway, because I'm going to have to use some more just to fill in the tip like I have my other nails. And then put the cross on the top. Complete apologies for being totally out of camera view. I have no spatial awareness. And I wasn't planning for this video to run as long as it did, even though I actually did speed up the entire video because I knew I'd be doing a voiceover because my cats were being too noisy. But there we have it, two completely different looks, both perfect for Halloween, using L007 from Born Pretty and L12 from Nicole Diary, and both the plates are from Born Pretty store. Thank you so much for watching. Check the descriptions below for the links, and until next time, bye.